If you've been a long-time follower of my blog, you actually know what it means that this hairstyle is back. It does not mean that I've been too lazy to wash my hair or that I discovered my love for braids. I do love braids, but it means that the postpartum hair loss has kicked in, and if I wouldn't braid my hair and wear it up, it would just fall off my head. Hi everyone and welcome back to Linda Libra Loca. Today's skincare knowledge video is about face masks. I got asked specifically about sheet masks, but I thought sheet masks on their own aren't just interesting enough. I'd do a video on face masks in general. Basically, all of them are just oil in water emulsions with different parts oil, different parts water, and some added ingredients. And the difference is in the mixture, and they have a different purpose. Creams are usually moisturizers, so they're designed to sit on the skin, on the surface, retain moisture. Serums, on the other hand, are designed to penetrate the skin as deeply as possible, to take all the nutrients, all the good ingredients as deeply into the skin as possible. So they're usually more water-based, so they get absorbed easier. Face masks are somewhere in between, depending on the kind of mask you use. There's basically a face mask for every skin type, so whatever your skin type is, be it oily, aging, dry, dehydrated, there's a face mask for you. The only people that should pay special attention is people with rosacea and atopic eczema should probably talk to their dermatologist or whoever consults them before they apply face masks or any cream in general. Of course, you're not limited to using just one face mask. There's a thing called multi-masking, where you apply different kind of face masks to different parts of your face. The typical approach is a purifying mask to your oily T-zone and a hydrating mask on your dehydrated cheeks if you have combination skin, or the approach that I usually go, the Sunday facial, but obviously you don't have to do it on a Sunday, where you just give your skin an intense treatment to make up for all the damage, lack of sleep, stress, probably smoking, probably drinking, pollution you have put it throughout the week. So you start with a clarifying mask, follow that with a soothing mask, end with a hydrating mask or an anti-aging mask in between, depending on your skin's need. And that's what I like to do on a Sunday, where I put on mask after mask, much to my husband's dismay. And the first one most people know are the purifying masks or clay masks, charcoal masks, mud masks, and they're basically designed to pull out gunk, toxins, just the dirt, and help with impurities. So basically everyone who had some spots in their teens got introduced to a cheap clay mask. Some of them are meant to be rubbed off the skin, which has a physical exfoliating aspect as well. Some are just left on the skin. They are great, expensive clay or charcoal masks out on the market. One being by Omorovica, the deep cleansing mask that I really enjoy, but that is very expensive. But clay is one of the most basic and cheapest ingredients that you can get. So there's nothing wrong going to your local drugstore like this. This is the Balea, this is just a German drugstore brand, and get some clay mask from there. Of course, there are different kind of clays, the Rasul, pink clay, Moroccan clay. That would be too much for this video. If you want a special video on different clay types, please tell me in the comments below. There are some masks that are specifically designed to exfoliate your skin, and there are enzymatic masks. There are, of course, masks that can be scrubbed off with jojoba seed or something like that. But most of them aimed at radiance are masks with AHAs or chemical exfoliants. I did a whole video and a different kind of exfoliant, which I will link up there. But my favorite to use is the Glycolic Radiant Renewal Mask. That one contains glycolic acid, as the name would suggest. You just apply it all over your face, let it sit for 10 minutes, rinse it off, and your skin just has a radiation boost. It looks just more radiant. Another mask many of you will know is the Glam Glow Super Matte Clearing Treatment. This is a combination. It is exfoliating plus purifying, and to be honest, for my skin it's usually way too much. After all this purifying and exfoliating, there are of course hydrating masks, and there are several types of masks, most of them based on hyaluronic acid. The only hydrating mask I have in my stash is a special foremost mask. It's the Body Shop Drops of Youth Bouncy Sleeping Mask, and I will get to sleeping masks in a bit, but that one is just you apply it and your skin looks plumped, hydrated. It just locks in the moisture, binds moisture. And if you really struggle with hydration, it may be important to know, or maybe interesting for you, that there are different kinds of hyaluronic acid, and that the short chain hyaluronic acid penetrates deeper and works better in the skin. So maybe look for a mask that claims that if you are into hydrating. Not to be confused with hydrating, a moisturizing mask. In my head, not a native speaker, hydration and moisturizing are basically the same thing, but they aren't. As I said, hydrating masks, hyaluronic acid, and most moisturizing masks are oil-based masks, are masks containing things like shea butter, which really soften your skin. And I don't have one to show you because moisturizing is not a step that is important to me with my combination oily skin type. Another type of masks are anti-aging masks. Something that of course interests me a lot, but be sure to check your ingredients, because quite a few masks marketed as anti-aging are basically just hydrating. And that's perfectly fine, because hydrated skin looks plump, it reduces fine lines, it looks just more youthful. But if you really want an anti-aging mask, look for a mask that contains peptides, that contains anything that it's specifically designed for anti-aging on top to hydrating. And the one that I have is actually a sheet mask. This one is called Moisturizing, but contains no shea butter or oils. It claims to be for hydrated skin, and it does contain hyaluronic acid, but it does contain as well hydrolyzed collagen, vitamin C for collagen production, peptides. So I would classify that one as an anti-aging mask. Overnight masks, many of you know the Origins overnight moisturizing thing, or the before mentioned Drops of Youth Bouncy Sleeping Mask. I think they're great, especially if I don't really have the time to do a full face mask, wait for 15 minutes and wash it off. Another great newish kind of mask are the quick masks that you have that are designed to work really, really effective. The one I have, but currently not used, some box I already packed, is the Ren 1 Minute Flash Peel, which contains 10% vitamin C and helps boost radiance, and as 1 minute would suggest, you just apply it and basically just rinse it off a minute later. So if you're pressed for time but need a little pick-me-up in the morning, awesome. To be precise, a sheet mask is either an exfoliating mask or a moisturizing mask or a hydrating mask or an anti-aging mask applied on some surface, but you really don't need the surface for the mask to perform. So if we are 100% honest, the sheets in the sheet mask is just a little gimmicky. But I like sheet masks. I think they are fun. I like to scare my children. I like to see my husband roll his eyes when I wear them. Just make sure that you buy high quality sheet masks. Many of them are loaded with perfume and alcohol, and that's something that I personally would avoid. Usually sheet masks are on some thin fabric or on paper with cutouts for your face, but there are some who take this to the next level, like when that uses biocellulose. Biocellulose is very important in the treatment of burns on an intensive care unit. I'm not sure if my perfectly intact skin needs biocellulose and if that works better than just regular fabric. Another different kind of sheet masks are, I think, from Estee Lauder, and they are contain foil. So you put on a foil mask, and that says to lock everything in so the ingredients penetrate the skin even better. I think that sounds fancy, but yeah, that expensive that I have not yet tried myself, and I'm not really sure if it's worth the money. Bottom line, I love sheet masks because they're fun. Do I think you need sheet masks as opposed to regular masks? No. The sheet thing is just a gimmick. So armed with this knowledge, you can basically design your own mask menu, do your own Sunday facial in reminiscence of Carolyn Hirons, and yeah, just play and have fun. I hope you enjoyed this face mask special. If you have any requests, leave them in the comments below, and I'll see you soon with another video. Bye! Hi everyone and welcome back. Hi everyone. I got asked specific. I got asked Balea. Totally off track now.